Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. We've got Paul George, and it's Lewis in at the 1.
Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move.
Pass to Allen. Connects from downtown.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's George. O'Neal with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes it inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Oklahoma City now. Here's Payton. Yep, that one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Lewis. George outside. There's a screen. This one for 3. The rebound by Allen. Here's Westbrook. Banked it in off the glass.
Westbrook is too much to handle in close there. He's got so many different moves he can go to.
Outside O'Neal. Down low. Oh, stolen by Payton. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's George. The Thunder making their last shot. Here's Lewis. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to O'Neal. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Payton.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. O'Neal passes to Granger. Outside O'Neal. Here's Lewis. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Westbrook, the pass to Durant. 17-foot shot on the way. Pacers with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And that one misses. Pacers trail by 4. George outside. Lewis passes to O'Neal. Here's Lewis. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Daniels. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Westbrook outside. Pass to Durant from deep. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. And here's Indiana now, trailing by 2. Here's O'Neal. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Payton finds Westbrook. Hits a three-pointer. Westbrook's got 5.
This is big for Westbrook's confidence. When he's connecting from deep, this offense even more dynamic.
George feels it out a bit. To the paint. Oh, misses the dunk.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Just another move in his bag of tricks. Westbrook isn't afraid to bust out the floater every now and then.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
With the and one. Defensive foul. Paul George. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Russell Westbrook. One shot.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
The hustle and intensity that Westbrook brings to this team can be infectious.
Pacers trail by 8. Inside, here's George. And George with the jam.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. George against Westbrook for 3. Allen, that's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. 10 points for him.
This is what you love to see. Westbrook setting up his teammates on time, on target.
To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Left side, Payton. Drives to the hoop. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Here's Lewis. Outside O'Neal. Pass to George. Screen by O'Neal. Takes a turnaround, Jay. Another one falls for Indiana.
With how good PG-13's jumper is, that is an easy make.
Allen outside. Now Durant. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Here's Lewis. Back to Daniels. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam.
tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Victor Oladipo's checked in for Indiana.
Sean Kemp, shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. Pacers trail by 11. Daniels passes to Oladipo. Pass to George. There's a screen. Back to Daniels. Oh, got a piece of it. 4 on the clock. Westbrook with it. Now Oladipo defending. And here they come. Here's Allen. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's George. Oladipo with a screen on Westbrook. George. The Pacers again can't hit. And it's Thunder's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Now here's Westbrook. Give him 8 points now. And Durant gets it to go.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Allen. George against Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. And George with the jam.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A 12-point game. Pass to Kemp. Back to Durant. That one goes. Count it. Durant's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's McGinnis. Oladipo outside. Here's George. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Pass to Haywood. Now the Pacers on the move. You got a piece of it. They get it back. O'Neal's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Haywood passes to Westbrook. Oladipo with a block. And he gets it back. And there's the drive. Outside O'Neal. Pass to George. Back to O'Neal. Here's Granger. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's George. Jacks up a 3. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting. Here's Haywood, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both shots.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Westbrook against Oladipo. George's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Here's Sigma. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Westbrook against Oladipo. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Good work defensively by Oladipo. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Daniels. Baseline try. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunderball. Johnson, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Indiana making a switch here. A minute 53 left in the first quarter here. Oladipo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Haywood. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Allen. Beyond the arc. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Here's Boosie, covered by Johnson. Here's Oladipo, and Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Impeccable defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. For a guard, he blocks a fair amount of shots.
Pulls it in from the elbow. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 5 rebounds tonight. For 3, Oladipo gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Oladipo. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pacers trail by 11. Oladipo outside. Pass to Boosie. Here's McGinnis. Inside. It's stolen away. Here's Haywood. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so the first quarter is in the books. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. For 3, Allen. Indiana with a rebound. Pass to Oladipo. For 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for OKC. Johnson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the wing. Yep, count it. And Oklahoma City leads by 11.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Here's Boosie. No points yet. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Payton's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Pacers also making a change. Lewis is checked in. Out left to the wing. High arcing shot, and it's rejected. And he recovers it. Sigma passes to Peyton, driving to the basket. Here's Daniels, pass to Lewis. The three. The rebound by Allen. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Allen. From deep three-point land. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Down low. Here's Sigma. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Boosie. Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Pacers, Don Boosie. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Thunder leading by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Here's Sigma to the left wing. All alone. Lewis can't get it to go.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Yo, set it up.
Pass to Boosie.
They're coming.
Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Lewis passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Pacers trail by 12. Time called here.
Timeout.
Indiana decides to talk it over. And the Thunder making a change here. Westbrook's checked in.
Once again.
Lewis passes to Daniels. Here's George. Nails the baby hook. George has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
And Peyton, here we go. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
And at the offensive end, George persistent and consistent.
Allen outside. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Nedelicki.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Lewis. Here's Daniels. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. Artest has got his first 3 points of the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Shoots from the right block. Again, Indiana.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Thunder leading by 5. Westbrook outside. And then Westbrook slams it in.
Giving the crowd what they want. Westbrook leaps for the dunk with reckless abandon.
And here are the Pacers now. George outside. Pass to Lewis. Clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. Excellent D there from Westbrook. Lewis has gone 2 of 5 tonight. A deep 3. Offensive rebound, Sigma. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Nedelicki. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Payton. Durant with it. The 3. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
And here's George. Allen defending. They set a pick from downtown. George, good. George has got 15 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's O'Neal. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Johnson, he's checked in for Allen. And the Pacers making a change here.
One shot.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They lead by 4. Outside Durant. KD won't be stopped.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Pacers trail by 6. And here's George. He's got 15. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And he goes big with the dunk. Right over Kevin Durant.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. So it's Oklahoma City now. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Lewis. George outside. Pass to O'Neal. On the take. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Payton following the bucket by the Pacers. O'Neal passes to George to the middle. Here's Nedelicki. No good. That would have tied it. Thunder with a lead. Outside Payton. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
Oh, come on, KD. Go easy on him. Goodness.
Durant's gone 6 of 8 from the field. Now here's O'Neal. Here's Lewis. And there's the screen. The three ball. The rebound by Haywood. Thunder leading by 4. Westbrook left side. On the wing, Payton takes the 3. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Such a gifted passer. Westbrook able to spot those openings and use them.
Now here's George. He's got 15. Lewis passes to George. Shot clock at 6. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
So it's Oklahoma City now. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Westbrook can't hit. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Lewis. Nedelicki passes to Oladipo. Oh, there's the alley! Up high and down it goes on the lob.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. A minute 58 left in the second period. Pass to Haywood. Now here's Durant. He's covered by O'Neal. George with the block.
Yeah, rejecting the try there. George firing up his guys.
O'Neal misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Nedelicki following the...
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Westbrook. 12 points for him. Here's Payton. Off target with the 3. Pacers trail by 3. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of this game.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Durant draws the double. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Tipped away. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Into the lane. And jams it home. Westbrook.
That's Russell's go-to. He loves to go right to the rim off of a drive.
George outside. Pass to O'Neal. That one goes in. O'Neal's got 9 points now in the quarter. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about this shot. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Paul George has been sensational.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Here's Westbrook. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Allen in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Pacers trail by 3. George with it. Pass to Lewis. 6 on the shot clock. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Freddie Lewis at the line for 1.
That one drops. He ties it up. Now Westbrook. Allen, left side. And a miss there on the triple.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Pass to Lewis. To the paint. Here's George. Here's Daniels. Tipped. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Allen can't get it to go.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Throws it up high. They get the rebound. Here's Lewis, guarded by Payton. Pass to Granger, over Allen. And Indiana misses again. Granger's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. With the 10-footer. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Laser focus from Durant. Nothing comes between him and the bucket.
Outside O'Neal. Here's Lewis, guarded by Payton. Down low. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 21 points in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Allen outside. Pass to Durant. The 3 is up. Lewis with the rebound. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Now here's Durant. 16 points for him. Durant owning the inside.
Showing the grit. KD is no stranger to physical defense.
And here's George. 21 points in the game. Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Westbrook, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
The 3, George. Durant pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to Durant. The 3 is up. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Now here's O'Neal. 11 points in the game. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Lewis. Daniels passes to George.
I like Westbrook's energy on defense on that possession. He just stays active, gets a hand in his face, and does not give up a clean look at all.
Shot's good by Granger.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Granger's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Right side, Payton. Allen outside. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Daniels. 6 points for him. 5 on the clock. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And Westbrook slams it home.
Above the rim, Westbrook making his presence felt.
Here's Lewis. George outside. Outside O'Neal. George outside. There's the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he drives in. Count it. Now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
He's so good at finding a crease in the defense and taking it to the hole. Westbrook going to what he does best.
Here's Indiana. George outside. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Daniels. George with it. Pounded by Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deflected! And they'll keep possession. Daniels, that one's true.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now here's Durant. 21 points in the game. Pure from three-point range. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
6 goes to Danny Granger.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Timeout called. The Thunder.
Oklahoma City.
Started.
It's time for the dance game. If you see yourself on the big screen and you know what to do, show us your number. We have a dancer. Let's see it.
Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Substitution on the floor.
Allen, the pass to Kemp. And he's going for the lob. George with a steal. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
So it's Oklahoma City now. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Durant. Puts up a deep 3. Paul George pulls down the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Allen outside. They double team Allen. They set the pick. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Indiana with a rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Pass to Daniels. Shoots over Westbrook. No good off the glass. And it's Allen with the ball for OKC. Left side Durant. Now Westbrook. It's tipped. Here's O'Neal. 13 points in the game. Inside. Kicks it to George. There's the triple. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And the Thunder in possession here. After the basket by Indiana. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Westbrook's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Pass to Daniels. 6 to shoot. Back to O'Neal. Here's George. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Kim's got 4 rebounds now. Allen outside. Durant with it. Goes up on the baseline, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Pacers making a change here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for one, Kevin Durant.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Here's Boosie. Pass to O'Neal. Fades back. That one drops for him. O'Neal's got 15 points.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Here's Johnson. He's scoreless. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Pacers trail by 8. Here's Boosie. Oladipo outside. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 50% from the field, 3 out of 6. Now O'Neal, guarded by Durant. The fader, not enough on that one as it misses. Oklahoma City leading by 10. For 3, Allen. O'Neal pulls it in. Pass to Oladipo. 1:10 left to play in the third. Here's O'Neal. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. O'Neal's got 17.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Johnson. Outside Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
43 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to O'Neal. Allen brings a double team. Oladipo outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Daniels. Here's Artest. Sikma with a rebound. Sikma's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 12-4 run.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
To the inside. Here's O'Neal. And the layup is good. O'Neal's got 8 here in this quarter.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. He's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Thunder, up 10. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Now here's George. Here's Lewis. Here's Artest. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 10. Going inside. Out to the wing. Pass to McGinnis. And there's the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Oklahoma City now. They've led by as many as 14. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Lewis. Gets the 3 to fall. And Oklahoma City leads by 11.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Lewis. Westbrook comes with a double. Payton against George. Can't cash it in from the high post.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Pass to Westbrook. Here's Sigma. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Lewis can't get it to go.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's George. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Sigma passes to Payton. Here's Sigma. And he jams it home with authority.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Or he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Indiana calls timeout. The Pacers making a switch here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Pacers had some instruction for his guys during the break. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
And just not letting the tough defense stifle him. I mean, George gets the shot he wants. Hustle pays dividends, I'll tell you. And when it's getting you to the line like that, whew, man, what a night.
At the line for one.
That's good from George.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside Payton. Fires the 3. Westbrook with the miss. Pacers trail by 10. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. George, good.
And just using balance and coordination, George can make plays and baskets that many can't.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Lewis. With a 9-footer. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's McGinnis, and it's out of bounds to Indiana. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Lewis, guarded by Payton. Clock at 6. Lewis passes to Granger, shoots over Allen. Granger, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Johnson finds Payton. Cuts off the pass. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Gets behind the D on the break, and the pass is there waiting for him.
Shooting for Indiana, Danny Granger at the line for one.
And it's Allen with the ball for OKC. Pass to Durant. Takes a 3. Pacers with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
O'Neal on the wing. Guarded by Payton. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Sinks that one from the post. And Oklahoma City leads by 9.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And here are the Pacers now. Halliburton outside. Here's Granger, covered by Johnson. Here's Halliburton. Oh! Halliburton scoring amongst the trees.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
Thunder leading by 7. Outside Johnson. And it's Durant with the finish.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
Here's Lewis, and he has been an absolute maestro for them.
The next assist will be his 10th. This is why guys love to play alongside him.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Granger. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. Granger's got 9 points here in the second half.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Durant with it. O'Neal covers. Durant inside. He's against O'Neal. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Here's Granger. Allen defending. Here's Lewis. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Started.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Paul George, he's checked in for Indiana. Here's Kemp. Westbrook outside. Pass to Durant. And it's good. fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Defensive foul. Jermaine O'Neal. The third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Kevin Durant. One shot.
One shot.
Pacers trail by 8. Pass to Daniels. Here's O'Neal. Here's Granger from the arc. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Granger's got 12 points here in the second half.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Now here's Durant. And Durant slams it home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Lewis after the basket by Oklahoma City. Let's go with a three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Thunder leading by 4. Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And here's Indiana now. George outside. Here's Lewis. Another three for Indiana.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going in.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Pacers with a rebound. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Lewis. To the paint. Stolen. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by George. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Durant, the pass to Allen. And there's a pick. Here's Payton. Nails it from beyond the arc. And Oklahoma City leads by 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Indiana calls timeout. And here's Indiana now. 7-point differential. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Durant finds Allen. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Durant wanting it more. Pacers trail by 9. Here's Lewis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Shooting for Indiana, Freddie Lewis. 2 shots.
That one's off. Good on the second one. Thunder leading by 8. Westbrook taking his time here. And down it goes. 2 points. Westbrook's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, Russ has found a groove, and he should just keep attacking right now.
Indiana, they're working against the clock now. Pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Durant. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for OKC. And he just slams it over Paul George.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
Pacers trail by 10. Inside. Allen brings a double team. George for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Payton. Pass to Allen. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. 1:10 left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's O'Neal, guarded by Durant. Count it. O'Neal's got 23.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. And here's Westbrook. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. Lewis with the rebound. Now the Pacers with it. Here's Daniels. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Nice rim protection, and it's still not enough to keep him from getting that layup.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Westbrook against George. Outside Payton. Back to Westbrook. Allen outside. Pass to Kemp. That one falls. And Oklahoma City leads by 8.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
And the Pacers call time here. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Here's Granger. Allen defending from outside the arc. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Kevin Durant.